Okay, here's a little status update where we're at. Haven't been super active, giving any updates or anything on the car. It's pretty far along. We're not fully there yet, but we're working through some issues we've had. But I've got everything on the car, body-wise, that needs to be there. Obviously, it's dirty, but I haven't polished the fenders yet. Haven't polished the front nose piece yet. Haven't polished the lower moldings yet because I have a little bit of rubbing going on. I don't know if you can see it, but very little right there. And I modified the fender a little bit to help with that, but it really truly needs an alignment to know where the exact front is. Then I'll see if it's still rubbing. If it's still rubbing, I'll have to modify it, which means I'll probably have to repaint it, which means there's no point in polishing it. So I have the interior most of the way back together on the inside. I have all the Terminator X stuff covered up. It's all under the floor. It's kind of in this area and then under the seat. I got a little bit going on here. I don't know if I'm going to move the wiring for the HVAC down below and then put a stereo up top. I haven't quite decided that yet. That's what we're here working on today. One of the things we're also working on is a panel. Originally I designed a panel that just kind of replaced that whole thing, but then I got to looking at it and I'm like, why don't I just bring it all the way down to here? And I'll probably do a lighting behind it of some form, low light, and then I'm gonna try and figure something out to put in that little strip right there because it's kind of not chrome anymore, and it seems like a perfect little spot for some low-level lighting. More about the car. The mini tub is obviously completed. It all works. Everything's gonna be fine. The one thing I didn't like that I had to do is I did have to modify where the seat belts go. I had to cut the bracket off and re-weld it. I don't recommend that. Obviously, it's my car, so I can do what I like. But that's the one thing I don't like that I had to do. Other than that, everything else works. The top works. This is not the top that's staying on it. This is the original top. I'm going with a 91 to 93 top because it's a little sleeker, lays a little flatter, and I don't like that. Kind of makes it look like a LeBaron, if you will. But in the back, I don't know if you guys can see it real well. Sorry, I got some stuff torn apart. But this little, on a convertible, there's this little bar that holds the seat belt in, and you do have to cut that and modify that a little bit. But it's really just over here in this little corner. You got to cut it and kind of make it closer, and then drill a hole in the floor and put a bolt through it. I haven't done that fully. It's done, but I haven't mounted it yet because I got to take all this back out because I'm switching out the convertible frame. But other than that, it all works. The wheels are 22 by 12 and a half, Ford Giotto. Obviously, you know, they fit. They're not going to rub. I also did a Ford 9 from Quick Performance, and I have the Detroit Speed coilover relocation. It was a little tricky to do because obviously I don't have the factory mounts anymore for the lower control arm, so I had to source some that were very similar and modify it to make it work. I tinted the tail lights and put LEDs in it. I'll probably maybe end up switching to the Oracle LEDs. Haven't quite decided yet. One thing I am working on is I'm working on a little panel that goes right here that'll cover that up, and it'll fit edge to edge, top to bottom. It'll be carbon fiber because I don't really like the exposed rear body panel like that. Also, I still need to paint this piece here, and I'm kind of working out how all my wiring is going to work down here with my everything that's got going on. So, but the top does work, power. I painted all this trim. So this trim is not spray painted. I didn't spray paint this stuff like most people would do. I actually based it the same color as the car, and then matte cleared them. And I did the door handles and the mirror and the upper trim, all the stuff. So it looks nice and clean. That's what I was kind of going for. I did this. But the front brakes I had originally won't work, so I do have to buy different front brakes. But the rears are the Willwoods. Like I said, just so you can kind of see that. They got a 22 by 12.5 with a 8-inch front lip. Really, if you put a tape measure on it, it's 8.5, just because the way they measure the wheels, it goes to the inside of the mounting surface, not the outside. So maybe they're 13 overall. I don't know. They're 12.5 or 13 overall. I can't remember. But I know I originally ordered an 8-inch front lip, and it actually measures out to be 8.5. So really, I could have went wider. There's more room under there than that, but I do want to drive this car. Like I said, I'm building it. I want to put my kids in it. That's why I'm not necessarily happy about the seatbelt situation, but I think it'll work because everything else will be unmodified. It's just that little back piece that I had to do. The Cervini's hood, sorry for the rack. Cervini hood, it's all right. I don't really like the way it fits right here. It kind of pokes up a little bit along the way. I'm going to kind of have to put some shims under it to bring it up, but that's what it is. But I worked these really, really heavily, so they fit nice and tight, as good as it's going to be. This side fits great, actually. The hood, the hood fits good. The line's nice and straight. Have this cut out for the 93 Cobra grill insert. I guess the next video I'll lift it up and we'll look underneath of it, and I can kind of show you what the Ford 9 looks like and how all that's set up under there.